All right, number 19. How many liters of a 25% saline solution must be added to a 3 liter of a 10% saline solution to obtain a 15% saline solution? Okay, so this question is like a mixture question. Okay, so we're mixing 2 solutions together, and then we're gonna make a new solution. Okay, so the first one is a first solution is 25%. Okay, so it's a 25% solution, and we have 3 liters. Well, no, the first solution we have 25%, so we don't know how many liters. Okay, let's just call it X liters. Okay, so that's a volume is X. All right, X liters. And then the second one, so we're gonna mix with the second solution. You see this one we have 3 liters, right? So we 3 liters, and then this is a 10% solution. After we mix them together, we get another solutions that containing the total, right? We don't know how many liters, and but we know this is 15% solution. Okay. So what we can do here first is better think about the volume. Okay, so we mix the 2 solutions together. So see, the total volume will be the total, right? So on the right side, after we mix them, the volume, although we don't know exactly what X is, but we can say the total volume should be X plus 3. Okay, let me just get rid of the unit here. Okay, so the first one we have X. Right, so X liters, second one we have 3 liters. So the total volume after we mix them together is X plus 3 liter. Okay, so because we're added them together. So drawing is not just a scale. Okay, so but you know the total should be more actually in the third beaker because we're mixing them together. Okay, so X plus 3. All right. So now we can actually write out the equation for the setup. Okay, so we can say is first one is 25% saline solution. So you can think of for the total volume, 25% of that is like salt. Okay, is a chemical. So to represent how much salt we have, we can do 25% times X, which is 0.25X. Okay, 25% 0.25X. So this represents how much salt we have in the first beaker. The second one is 10% solution of 3 is a total volume. So 10% of 3 is salt. So we'll do 0.1, that's 10%, times the total volume, which is 3. Okay, and we add these up, that should equal to the total amount of salt should be the same, right? So we can set it equal to over here, be 15% times the total volume, which is 0.15, times the total volume will be X plus 3. So this represents how much salt we have for the entire mixture. Okay, and on the left side also represent how much salt we have for the entire mixture. Since they represent the same thing, we can set them equal to each other. Okay, so that's how we come up with the equation. Okay, and to solve from here, we can just solve the equation, solve for X. So it'll be 0.25X plus 0.1 times 3 is 0.3 equal to, here we can distribute the 0.15 in front, so it'll be 0.15X plus 0.15 times 3 is 0.45. Okay, and to solve for X, we can do minus 0.15X on both sides. That cancels, and it gets 0.1X plus 0.3 equal to 0.45. And then lastly, we can do minus 0.3 on both sides. Right, 0.1X equal to 0.45 minus 0.3 is 0.15. So solve for X, we can divide by 0.1. Okay, so 0.15 divided by 0.1. So what we could do is to divide, you can actually move over decimal point 2 times on the top, so it'll be 15. And we can move it over to the right 2 times on the bottom, so it'll be 10. So 0.15 over 0.1 is same as 15 over 10. And this should be, if you simplify, you can divide by 5 on top and the bottom, and 3 over 2, which is also 1.5. Okay, so you can either put a 3 or 2 or 1.5, and that will be the x value. So that will be the final answer. So that's how many liters of 25% solution we need. Okay, so for number 19, the final answer just 1.5.